Welcome back to Culbreth Mini Projects. Paige and we harvested some milkweed, and this is kind of what a milkweed looks like. I could break one off here. That's what it looks like, just like that. And then inside, when you crack these open, they're filled with seeds. And as they open, they kind of poof out. And so what we want to do, I'll give you a little bit of an example here, but we want to take these hunting with us. You can follow those, Nicole, but that'll tell you which way the wind's blowing. And some of them, you can see how once they go out, they start curling up. That's exactly what your scent does when it floats through the air. And so when you think as a hunter, it's like, whoa, I felt the wind to my back, but then all of a sudden now my scent's going this way. So that could be, that could just be the buildings in the area. We've got a wood boiler over here putting off a little heat, affecting the wind and the air. We got the sun that's warm, that's affecting the thermals. And then we've also got different structures that's kind of forcing the wind through this tunnel between the house and the barn. So depending on where you hunt, just because the wind's going one direction doesn't mean that that your scent isn't going in a specific direction. So anyways, Paige and we're going to do a video, and what we're going to do is we're going to grow our own hunting equipment. You can buy little cotton balls that you can send out in the air, things like that. But this milkweed is awesome. So we went around this year, probably September, October, and we just stopped on the sides of the roads everywhere and harvested this stuff. And now we want to take it. We want to do our own little farming project where we plant them in different spots. Now I don't know what'll help it grow or whatever, but I do know this: in the fall, nature drops its seeds. So that's what we want to do. And there is some scientific stuff, somebody could tell us in the comments, where a deep freeze actually activates these seeds or gets them to do whatever they need to do so they'll actually grow. So anyways, this is good. We still got some snow on the ground here. It is Christmas Eve 2025. We just opened all our presents and had a good time with that. So now we're going to go out here, we're going to make a video, and then we'll go see the family. So I've got the Vermeer. We're going to till up some stuff. We're just going to cover this with like a 1/4 inch of dirt. I don't even know if that's right. We'll let it just freeze thaw, let some snow land on it and over the winter, and then we'll check on it, I guess next spring, summer, and then eventually we're hoping to be able to harvest it. But we've got a big old bag full of this, so I'm pretty excited. So we'll scrape off the top, we'll put some down, and then we'll just rake it in. Let's go. All right, we're out here by the road where there's actually a spot. We're trying to find spots that's close to home where we can grab this stuff, but we're also not like places we would mow or whatever. So Paige, I think on the side of this hill would be good because we let that grow up weedy. And then I also think just the edge of this woods, I might scrape some of these out, and that way we can just step in and kind of scrape them. That sound good to you? Cool. Okay. This would be an adventure because like when we drop them, they're going to want to blow. So we'll have to, you may have to like bend over and actually plant them. Yeah. All right, let me scrape this up here real fast. Okay, so we got an area scraped out here about 42 inches wide or whatever our grapple is. Nice soft dirt. We pulled pretty much all the grass roots right off the top there. So now, Paige, let's start opening these up. Stay close to the ground, but that's all we're gonna do, bud. So if you wanna,
how many spots are we gonna have?
Oh, we probably don't need a ton. Some of these we could keep just to hunt with. Okay. Spread them out, get them on the ground.
What do we do with the shell?
Just throw the shell anywhere.
In there?
Anywhere, yeah. Oh. You could probably throw the shell just in the grass, yeah.
Whoa, there's a lot of seeds.
Yeah, that's remarkable, isn't it? How much? I don't know if these things will choke each other out. I have no idea. Actually, Paige, we don't even need a rake. We could probably just ruffle it. Your fingertips. Yeah, you gotta ruffle as you go, Paige. Just get them to stick and get wet. Wow. Okay, ruffle those and like then move on.
Right.
Wow, we do not need. We have like, I'll bet we collected like 400 of these, and we're gonna need like
10 of them.
4.
Yeah.
My goodness. What?
Well,
Oh, they all have seeds. Yeah. The seeds are falling off. So the,
you can make bedding out of it. You haven't sleeping on that.
you could make pillows, yeah. You mean actual human bedding?
Yeah.
Huh.
A blanket. It's like what UGG makes out of their blanket.
Natural UGG. I've never been much of a green thumb, so I don't even know if this will work, but excited to try it. Man, you have to really look at just all that's floating away. Oh, this is kind of fun. This makes you feel like a real outdoorsman when you do things like this. And then you would just, what you do is you pick these pods. These are cracked a little bit, but you would pick this pod, put it in your pocket, and then when you're out there hunting, take a little bit, let it go. See where it goes. And then take a little bit more, see where they go. And I will say this, just looking at these, if you pull the seeds off and then let them go, they fly a little bit more natural with the wind. They seem to, the wind has more power to like carry them. You can see them just sailing at that point. So I'm already going to say that. Take the seeds, the tiny little, here, we can do a close up here. But these tiny little seed tips, just take those off. Whoops. You just pop those off and then kind of just wiggle them in your fingers and then they will just launch. And I actually rolled those up and they're still moving. So it's cool. Tells you what the wind will do. I love it. I love it, Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You can see the seeds come off, so it's not as much about covering the cotton as it is the seeds. It was good. I don't know. If you're doing it with your fingers, I think you're good. I'll rake it a little bit. It'll accept some water better that way, maybe. I don't know. Okay. All right, kiddo, and I'll just move over and make another spot. All right, that last little bit, that's a little sketchy, actually tilling on the side of a hill, but I think it's a good idea because we don't actually mow this. So I'm just going to scrape this for you a little bit, Paige, and then you can just start dropping them in there. And don't rush it. There we go. I never know, like, the Vermeer didn't feel like it was going to tip, but I don't know. It always makes you a little nervous. I didn't mind it, though, because, I can always jump off the Vermeer if it rolls over. It'd just be a pain in the butt to roll it back over. But, yeah, I've never tipped that thing. I don't even know if I've come very close to tipping it. There's probably a couple instances, but I don't know. It's been a good machine. Right. What do you got?
It's like a failed seed.
Oh, that's a seed bed. Those are all seeds. Get those in the...
Yeah.
You know, another thing that's like really nifty here is all these seeds kind of come from like different plants. Oh yeah, here, look at. One way to do this, Paige, is to take the cotton and just pull all the seeds out of it and then let the cotton fly, because it's not doing us any good. Let me show that technique. That was a good one. Here, I'll get rid of all that. Look at all that. Look at that. Look at that go. It goes up. I mean, whatever the wind's doing, it's going to do. That's so cool. Here, Paige, come here and watch this. You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just pulled all this.
So I pull this dude out, and all we really want
Are the seeds.
are these seeds. See that? So they just bush out. So all I'm trying to do is just pick the seeds off, and pretty soon you can see I have a handful of seeds. So we'll get all these planted. That'll keep them from running away. I think I said this, but I don't know. Some of these are like from Illinois. Some of these are from south of us, north of us. It's kind of fun. You're going to have a mixed batch here, different species. Oh, yeah. It almost looks like a pine cone. Get up close to it when you pull them all out. Yeah. Cool. And then let these things blow. Whoo! Yes! Yes!
Look, it's snowing.
I know. I love it. I love it. And I love how like handy these things are, where you can just take a pod and throw it in your pocket. Go hunting. All right, how far did you get, Paige? All this seeded pretty good? Oh, you're taking... I feel like you're better than me at this. I don't know. You're like, you pulled all the seeds off really well. Like, I'm all thumbs over here, trying to show the poor people on the internet. Whoa! Yeah, you can see Paige just pulling them off and dropping, and you can just see all the seeds. That's all it is right in there. The good news is, whoa, if some of them do escape, you jerk. Even if they do escape, like they're just escaping around our property where we can go harvest them next year. But the trick is, and we got to figure out when, Paige, but we got to figure out a good time to harvest these so that they're ready and they're dry, but they're not cracked open and blowing all over like this. Oh no. We've harvested a bunch. We probably won't plant them all. I know we won't. But we can actually use these for hunting next year, Paige. So there's just no downside to this so far.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you nailed it.
So, have a pine cone. There you go. Okay. You just rip it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show her that. Look at that. Look at Paige's hand. Wow. She does really good. That's just the seeds. And then drop them. And you can see it. It's like you're peppering the ground. When I'm done, I'm just covering these up. A little raking, I think, goes a long way. It is fun. These things legit fly.
Did you see it over here, Dad?
Huh? You know, I've been told that milkweed attracts butterflies, so that makes Nicole want to do this project. When you see this milkweed, usually it's on, you'll see it, it'll look like these. And they sit up, I don't know, anywhere between 2 and 3 feet off the ground on like almost like a dead stick like that. You can see them, fence rows and just places that don't get mowed or beat up too bad. So, but we've got a couple spots in the front of the house. We'll go over to the other side. I want to catch, like this here is going to catch a lot of the south and west light, but we'll put some over here where it'll catch some of the east and south light. So, we'll see what works better. If it likes the shade, if it likes full sun, we'll just hit a few different spots because we really don't know. We're going to experiment.
Yep.
And then what we'll do next year at some point is we'll follow up and do a video on harvesting this.
I think that's why they want it.
Ooh, I'm trying to leave them in and pull the seeds, and that seems to be helping.
Yeah.
I still try to leave this stuff down because it tells me where I planted. Here's a little pod of seeds. Kind of cool. Randy would be so proud of us.
Look at that one, Dad.
Oh yeah, nice.
Nailed it.
It's in my mouth. I can't breathe. Dude, you could suffocate a person, I think. We'll walk over the planting plots here. This is called milkweed, so I'm trying to keep it away from the farmer's field, so I'm up in the woods here. But I actually put some along our edge here, so I'll just walk you through it. We put some right along here, raked it in, then I skipped a little bit. I came over to this side, and then we basically just kind of rode the edge of the woods along the road here and just put another small plot here, maybe 50, 60 feet, whatever. And then there's just two little plots out there on our side. There's no crops anywhere near that either. So we'll see how it goes. All right, and that's it. We've got 3 patches actually sown here. We might do a little bit more, but thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit those notifications, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. Yeah.
Dude, they're so like together. Ugh. Stuff is in everything. It's in my mouth, my ears.